Stand up, New York Mets fans. Tonight, it's game 3 of the NLCS. Just got out of the stream over on Twitch where, let's just say, talking to my favorite voice actor is getting more and more frustrating with the way we have to communicate, i.e., fan cam through guest star is getting very fidgety, both on his side and on several of other individuals like myself, i.e., tonight I got on, everyone could hear me, but they couldn't see me. Where prior to his trip to Greece a few weeks ago, I was stuck in the preview room because everyone couldn't be heard or seen. And it's really starting to get on my nerves. I mean, at this point, I'm getting ready to convince him to just switch to the StreamYard as our alternative platform. In any case, tonight's matchup pits Walker Buehler against Luis Severino on the mound. The Dodgers will send Ohtani, Betts, Freeman, Muncy, Teoscar Hernandez, Gavin Lux, Will Smith, Tommy Edman, and Kike Hernandez. DH, right, first, third, left, second, catching, shortstop, and center field. So they're mixing up the batting order tonight for the Dodgers. For the Mets, it's basically status quo, though there are a couple of hooks and bells and whistle changes. Namely, it'll be Francisco Lindor at short, Mark Vientos at third, Brandon Nimmo in left, Pete Alonso at first, Starling Marte in right. JD Martinez will get his debut in the series, playing DH and batting sixth. Jose Iglesias batting seventh. Tyrone Taylor batting eighth. And Francisco Alvarez batting ninth. Playing short, third, left, first, right, DH, second, center, and catching, respectively. First pitch will be in about 4 minutes. And for those wondering, I'm not sure if after work tomorrow, I'm not sure if I'm going to have the energy to do game 4 of the NLCS. I'm probably more than likely going to skip it when you consider it's a 5 o'clocker, and when I get home, and I'm getting out of work at 5 o'clock, so it makes it borderline tricky, if not completely impossible, for me to do the game call. Nope. Here we go. I do agree, cardboard guy, but when you consider what happened the last time Miguel was put out against Philly, it's spooked. First pitch is grounded to Alonso. He'll step on the bag, 1 out. 1 pitch, 1 out. First pitch, ball on the outside. Second pitch, strike 2. As Mookie chased the second pitch. One, swung and missed, strike 2. I don't have enough subs, dude, for a donate. Low and away with the sweep, 2-2 from Severino to Betts. Goes with the slider again, and again it goes in the dirt. Full count. Most of which. And there's strike 3 call, 2 down. Most of them are in the in the April matchup, I think. Here comes the known Met killer, Freddie Freeman. And the Boo Birds are coming down for the former Brave. Really, I'm not liking that shift of moving Vientos so far off the line, down off the third baseline. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Fouled off, strike 2. Outside miss, 1-2. High and out miss, 1-2. Missed on the inside this time, 2-2 with the sinker. Two pitch, swung and missed, strike 3. Okay, let's see. Deep State will rig the election. Sometimes it'll show the people. Future proofs past. Economy's breaking down. More stores are closing. More layoffs. People are seeing truth. Inflation's not gone away because in the central bank system, it just gets worse. Time goes on. Globalists are fighting back. Without Trump having Trump talk about the tariffs and his policies, people reject it. It backfired. Deep State's having a problem with Harris. They'd like to replace her like they did Biden, but they might not be enough time. Deep State has their rigging operation ready to go to cheating the election. It's like they're playing the post-rigging of the election. Biden already announced that the census is going to happen, and he wants to watch it. They are going to try to throw Trump in jail. They'll have riots as they postpone elections. Trump showing the world how they cheat an election. Future proofs past. Of course it does. Here we go with bottom of inning number 1. Let's see if the Mets can get some damage in on Walker Buehler. Buehler has not been good for the Dodgers this year. Matter of fact, due to the injuries, he's been pretty horrible this season. No, they won't. Nope. First pitch, low and away, nearly hits Lindor, ball 1. Low and in, way too far in the sinker, 1-0. Cutter up and away, 2-0. Two-zero pitch. Fly ball to left. It's center. It's deep. Hernandez to the track, and he'll make the catch in front of the wall. 1 down. Got under it a little bit. First pitch to Vientos, and he takes a sharp swing at a cut and cut fastball, and he misses 0-1. Vientos, a notorious free swinger. Calls time. Knuckle curve in the dirt, strike 2. I don't even know why the hell Vientos swung at that pitch. That one's way outside, and this time Vientos lays off, 1-2. Knuckle curve, and this time he lays off to even the count, 2-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. In the dirt, full count. Here's the payoff. And Vientos chases a cutter that just catches the outside edge. Strike three. I mean, it's way off the plate. Just a bit off the plate. Strike three. I did say Vientos was too much of a free swinger at times. Here's Nimmo, who hasn't gotten a hit in this series. Plus, he's going in with plantar fasciitis in one of his feet. And he takes strike one on a knuckle curve over the plate. Nimmo with a ground ball. It's a slow roller. Fair. Muncy will pick it up. The throw to first. He'll have to stick it in his pocket. Here's Pete Alonso. Now, I don't expect Nimmo to take off on a bum foot. Ball one. Stares at a sinker, 1-1. One pitch. Cutter away, 2-1. Swung and missed at a sweeper. That off-speed shit has been a bit of an Achilles heel for Alonso this year. 2-2. Sweeper outside again. This time Pete lays off it. Counts full. Payoff pitch on the way. Alonso takes a timeout. He takes his timeout. Big hole on the second base side of the right field hole. Payoff pitch is fouled off. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch, and Alonso goes down swing. So essentially, both pitchers have basically mirror image innings, striking out two, though Buehler takes a little longer to get out his inning, giving up a hit. But beyond that, nothing else. One inning complete, no score. It'll be Muncy, Hernandez, and Lux for the Dodgers. And nothing happened to Hillary. First pitch is a ball to Muncy, 1-0. Ball 2 as Everino's sweepers are going all over the place. That one just missed the edge. Stop throwing the sweeper, Luis. Throws a cut, but misses again. Too far on the inside, 3-0. Get over the plate, you motherfucker. That one's fouled off. 3-1. And Muncy gets walked on a slider that's too high and doesn't slide down. Too high and out. Leadoff walk for the Dodgers. Sevy, you have really got to stop throwing that off-speed shit. If it's not going to break down far enough to where you can trick them. Teoscar Hernandez is up next. Cut fastball thrown up and away, 1-0. I mean, seriously, where's the pitch command, Luis? Why are you struggling with pitch command here? And again, he throws the cutter, and the ump doesn't give him the call. 2-0 this time. This time, it's in the zone, but the ump doesn't give him the call. 2-0. Sevy, just throw it over the middle. Get into the damn zone. 2-0 pitch, called strike one. Oh, now the fucking ump gives him the call. It's a horse dunk. 2-1 pitch. Strike two. Sinker over the middle. That was a bit too dangerous. Hernandez will call timeout. and an E5. You son of a bitch. Seriously, Francisco, why throw it to second? First base was wide open. You could have thrown it there, you dumbass. That's going to be an E2 at worst. Seriously, Francisco, why did you make that big of a blunder? If you let Sevy get it, you might have gotten an out. But nope, you interfered. And now it's runners in first and second and nobody out because you were indecisive. Ball one. You dumbass motherfucker. 1-1. I mean, seriously, Francisco. Just throw it to first if you're in that situation. 2-1 is the cut, goes too far in, nearly hits Lux. And now Severino's starting to get a little rattled. Why didn't we start Tyler McGill here? Oh, wait. I forgot. Ground ball to Severino. He'll flip to Alonso, but it's a productive out that gets runners to second and third with 1 out. We've been running on third, 2 outs if Alvarez chose to throw to first instead of going to second. Here's Smith. Swing and a miss at the cut. 0-1. Remind me again why Torrens is not catching tonight. Strike 2 as that's fouled off. Come on, get the K, Luis. Get the damn K here. How is that not strike 3? It's in the damn zone, you stupid ass ump. Who's the crew? What's the crew? What's the setup for tonight? Marvin Hudson, Bill Miller, David Rackley, Jordan Baker, Jeremy Rayhawk, Mike Molsinski. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Fouls the sweeper off, and we'll do it again. Goes too high, 2-2 with the fastball. Get lower, Luis. Get it low. Why the hell is he throwing the high shit? With that fastball. 2-2 pitch is fouled again. Smith giving him a fight. Get it, damn. Throw it over the middle. Stop nibbling, Luis. Ball 3 with the sweeper. Stop fucking nibbling! Why the hell are you nibbling, Severino? They're not going to fucking chase. Base hit, Dodgers on the board. Draw first blood. And it's a slow roller that no one's going to get. Ricocheted off Severino, Muncy the third, Hernandez the third, Muncy scores. And all because of some bad fielding blunders. Dodgers get on the board first. Seriously, Alvy, if you don't get in the way of Severino when he's trying to field the fielder's choice ball by Teoscar, by Lux, by Hernandez, we'd have 2 outs already, you motherfucker. Would we still be in this situation? I do believe we would be. But it would be a runner on first and 2 out, not runners on the corners, and 1 out because Alvarez got too overzealous. Yeah, and throwing the fact that Severino's nibbling is jacking up his pitch count in the early going. Time for a mound visit to calm him down, and to try to calm him down. Again, Severino, why are you throwing so fucking high? Ball 1. Cause, effect, consequence. That's all this is. Cause and effect plus consequence. Gets a cutter with a strike, 1-1. Just throw it into the strike zone, you dumbass son of a bitch. No nibbling, no playing around like a dumbass, okay? Driven to right center. Caught by Taylor. Another run comes home on the sack. 2-0 Los Angeles. This is deja vu of game 1. Pitcher gets into early trouble because of bad pitch command. Dodgers feast. Something I didn't want to see. I did not want to see tonight. God, why do you do this to me? Why do you do this to me? First pitch to Kike Hernandez, strike 1. Now you decide to throw one over the middle? Seriously? Strike 2. But what the Mets have done with these defensive gaffes, with these defensive and pitching goof-ups here in the second, is basically give Walker Buehler breathing room and confidence. Swung in their strike 3 call, but collateral damage done. The Dodgers get 2 runs on 1 hit and strand 1. Through an inning and a half, Los Angeles 2, New York nothing. Mets, you better wake the fuck up within the next 7.5 innings. Sometimes I wonder if Mendoza just loves to make people's lives a living nightmare with how incompetent he can be. When not real, how Severino can make the lives of Mets fans frustrating when he gets into this chase of strikeout at all costs and nibble at the zone instead of just getting the fucking outs that ultimately end up doing him in. I mean, in all honesty, Alvy, you should have just thrown the ball to first instead of just trying to go to second, you idiot. Cardboard guy, just shut up at the moment. First pitch to Marte, ball one, and then he makes a massive cut and misses a sinker 1-1. Ball two, makes a cutter to the outside. And he flies ground ball, scooped up by Lux. He'll throw with the first, one out. Where's the plate discipline? This is the Mets in what I like to call panic mode. They fall behind early because of pitching and defensive miscues. And it gives the opposition confidence. First pitch to Martinez is a called strike. He takes the second pitch. Does that hit him? It doesn't look like it. They're not going to say no, it didn't. 1-1. Uh, 1-1 pitch. Janie calls time. Two and one as he chases the sweeper. 2-2 as he lays off the sweeper. Two pitch. Ball three. Nearly hits Martinez again. Payoff pitch. Outside ball four. Martinez is the tying run. He'll meet at first. Here comes Jose Iglesias. See if Candelia can make some damn contact. First pitch is a ball. Outside with a cut. Iglesias takes strike one up at the letters. It was a sinker. I don't know why he didn't go after it. Ground ball, base hit. How far is this going to go? Slow roller grounder, and Edman will have to place it in his pocket. Here comes Tyrone Taylor, who has been a notorious free swinger through these playoffs. I.e., he's shown his biggest character flaw is his free swinging tunnel vision. He sacrifices discipline for aggression. And then again, the glove is at least come in handy. When applicable, though I think Bader is the much better defensive center fielder. But I get why they haven't played him. Bader's bat has been unbearably cold over the last couple of months. First pitch, ball one, and then he takes a knuckle curve with the letters, and he doesn't bother to go after 1-1. Which is a lie. One pitch. Outside, 2-1. Strike two, as I don't know why Tyrone is not chasing fastballs. Wasn't he brought in to be a fastball hitter? Sinker fastball, you could chase it. Lays off on the sweeper, full count. Don't expect Iglesias and Martinez to take off. Mets are not a known team for taking off on the base pads in these situations. Payoff pitch. Let's see, green or blue, green or blue. Fouls it off. We'll do it again. Outside, ball four. Bags loaded for the Mets. Can they capitalize? It'll be Alvarez up next. At least get in the outfield, Francisco. You've had a nasty habit of not doing that lately. Or if you have, it's been mostly for counterproductive outs. And now the Dodgers will burn a mound visit to try to calm Buehler down. Alvey is notorious at times for either striking out or grounding out in the double plays. And of course, he doesn't have a grand slam. At best, the Mets would need him to hit one into the outfield. Whether it's for a couple of runs at best, or at worst, a sac fly that can drive Martinez home. But he would have to hit it fairly deep in order for that to happen. Let's see what happens. First pitch to Alvey. Chases a bad knuckle curve, strike one. And then again, even if he didn't chase it, it would still be a strike. They're probably going to go a lot of off-speed shit. 0-1 pitch. Oh, 1 pitch. Come on. You know how slow this is. 0-1 pitch is Strike two. Chase a sweeper this time. Again, Alvarez's biggest weak spot has been the off-speed shit. He's more of a fastball hitter. Gets a fastball, but it's so far out of the zone, he's not going to chase. 1-2. 1-2 pitch. In the dirt, 2-2. True. 2-2 pitch. And Alvy just stares at it. You son of a bitch. You had a good pitch, and you don't even bother to chase it? That's why I hate this team sometimes. They'll be disciplined in the work. They'll show plate discipline in situations where it's better to show aggression, and they'll show aggression in situations where it's better to show discipline. Alvy, you need to... Lindy, get a damn hit, please. First pitch is low, ball one. Just hit down the line, Francisco. Swings and misses at a fastball, high and in, 1-1. High middle, 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. Why chase a knuckle curve in the fucking dirt, Lindor? 1-2. Why? That's not a pitch I chase. Two and two. At least now he realized it. What's Buehler going to go to for the 2-2? Fouls off a four-seamer. We'll do it again. Two-two pitch. Come on, Lindor. Give me a whack. Give me a whack. Give me a fucking whack. Full count. Carousel in motion. What is Buehler going to go with? He chooses the knuckle curve, and Lindor goes down swinging. With the bags fucking loaded. You know, Alvy, if you chose to swing at your 2-2 pitch, at worst, it would have been a double play ball. At best, you could have gotten a damn run home. But no, you chose to flake on a pitch you're known for hitting. 2 innings complete, 2-0 Mets. At the very least, Buehler's pitch count got jacked up to 50 pitches. I am going to kill you. It'll be Ohtani, Betts, and Freeman in the third. The third for the Dodgers. Do something to help the Mets. By comparison, yeah. First pitch is fouled by Ohtani, 0-1. Severino looking to rebound from the shit heap. That was the second inning. Ball 1. Ball 2, as again he is throwing that cut too fucking high. I don't know what the fuck happens every time we play the Dodgers at home that the Mets seem to piss themselves. I can't figure it out. It's basically the same problem the Mets have whenever they go to Milwaukee. They can't beat the Brewers in American Family Field. For one reason or another, we can barely get wins over the Dodgers at fucking home. Heck, 2022 was the last time we got a series win at home against the Dodgers. Fouled off 2-2. Full count. I can't figure out why the Mets seem to shit the bed anytime they're playing the Dodgers at home, especially since 2016. And Ohtani gets fucking walked. Why does this keep happening every time the Mets are playing the Dodgers at fucking home? Sure, they're fine against them when they're away from Citi Field, when they're in Chavez Ravine, but anytime they come back to Queens, since 2016, the Mets have constantly shot the bed against the Dodgers, and I can't figure out why. And this includes losing 7 or 8 straight to the Dodgers from 10 straight to the Dodgers from 2016 to 2019. Strike 1. Can someone explain this to me? Why is it that since 2016, the number of times the Mets have won a game against the Dodgers, you can count on one hand, as opposed to a rap sheet comprised out of Buffalo scrotum that they've lost? And again, Severino, get control! Stop nibbling! Stop trying to trick the Dodgers into chasing those out-of-zone pitches. Just throw it into the fucking zone, you son of a bitch! Because all this nibbling is doing more harm than good. See? Ball 4 again. Stop going to nibbling pitches! Just throw it over the center of the zone! You dumbass motherfucker! For whatever reason tonight, Severino has gone from ace to ass because he's trying too hard to nibble to get strikes. Just throw it over the center, you son of a bitch! Get it in the damn strike zone! Then again, it could be the baseball scriptwriters telling the Mets to take a dive. Fuck the scriptwriters. I don't want a Moneyball series between the Yankees and Dodgers. But does MLB give a rat's ass? No, it doesn't. 1-1 to Freeman. Now I'm warning you, Sevy, if you don't get out of this thing with no collateral damage because of your stupid habit to gamble on tricking the Dodgers into chasing pitches instead of just taking the direct approach, you're getting out of there. I'm asking Mendoza to give you the fucking hook. Because at this point, you damn well deserve it. Fouled off, 1-2. Maybe I shouldn't have done tonight's game just to calm my damn nerves. One, two, fly ball to the left. It's not deep. Nimmo's under it. He'll make the catch near the line. That holds the runners at first and second. One down. Here's Muncy, the guy whose walk basically started this bullshit last inning because of Severino's incompetence and constant, persistent desire to nibble. Stop the cute pitching. Los Angeles is a team built on discipline at the plate. They are not going to often chase nibbler pitches. Severino, you dumbass motherfucker. What did I just say? Stop trying to nibble. Ball one. Sinker, scared at 1-1. Ground ball, base hit. It's a sharp liner to Marte who will throw in the hold Ohtani the third. Again, Severino. Well, why did you go off speed? He can't hit heat! Just get a damn grounder, you son of a bitch. Just give me a damn ground ball! And one that could be converted into a double play. Strike one. Why are you throwing the sinker high to Teoscar Hernandez? Why, Luis? Strike two as he chases a sinker. Why the sweeper pitch? No. Yes. 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 Line drive to Vientos. It's a soft one, and he's got it. 2 down. Here's Lux. Fouled off. 0-1. With how jacked up Severino and Bueller's pitch counts are due to the lack of command tonight, I don't expect either to go more than 5 innings. And that's at best for both pitchers. Ground ball to Severino. He'll flip it to Alonso. The Mets get out of a jam. So Mets load the bases in the bottom of the second. Dodgers load it in the top of the third. Neither is able to commit to collateral damage. 2.5 innings complete. 2-0 Dodgers. And the Mets better wake the fuck up at the plate. They've got Vientos, Nimmo, and Alonso coming up. A sandwich of strikeout, hit, strikeout from their first at-bats. God, forgive me for my weakness and whatever it was today or the day after. I know what it was yesterday, and I asked you to forgive me. I believe you have. I truly do. Yes, I hope the Mets win tonight. Jesus Christ, amen. At the very least, get on the scoreboard. Please. Vientos leads off the third inning. First pitch. Outside, ball just misses the upper outside edge. Ball one. Takes one low in the knees on that edge, same edge, 1-1. Outside in the sweeper, 2-1. Up and away, 3-1. Does Vientos have the green light on a 3-1 pitch? Knowing him, he's going to swing regardless. 3-1 pitch. And it is hit to right. And it's going to drop! Base hit. And Vientos is going to be held at first with a single. With a leadoff single. Strike one to Nimmo. Ball one. On low in the knees on the knuckle curve. Low and misses the inside edge. Knuckle curve again. Why in the fuck is Nimmo not going after that knuckle curve? He could at least foul it off, and either way, the outcome would still be 1 and 2. Why not chase the knuckle? Four-seamer comes close to hitting him, 2 and 2. Line drive to third, caught by Muncie. That'll hold Vientos at first. Now force Vientos to retreat to first. 1 down. Here's Alonso. Let's see if he can get one over the damn fence. Let him hit it hard. Just let him hit it over the fence. First pitch to Pete. He takes a sinker. Again, why the hell is he not chasing that? Strike 1. I mean, it's a direct over the middle fastball cookie. Swing at Pete. That is not a pitch to chase. 0 and 2. Seriously, Pete, why are you so undisciplined lately? It's like you're letting cookies go by you and you're chasing the shit. 0-2 to Alonso. Fly ball to center. In the left. It's fairly deep, but it's going to hang up at the end of the track, 2 down. A little more wood on that bat. You got the barrel up a little high. That ball a little higher up the end of the bat, he would have gotten it out. Here's Marte. And he swings at a fucking knuckle curve. Strike 1. Can we please stop swinging at that fucking pitch? If it's going to sink like that, don't fucking chase. Fouls the cut fastball off. 0 and 2. Fouls the sweeper off, and we'll do it again. I mean, the main problem for both pitchers is such. For Buehler, the Mets are making too much contact, mostly for foul balls, on his pitches. For Severino, he's playing too cute with the Dodger hitters. And I mean by too cute, he's either throwing so far off the plate. Oh, and Marte gets plunked. As I was saying, with Severino, he's throwing so far off the plate, trying to be too cute, that the Dodgers are not taking the bait. Here's JD Martinez. Come on, JD. You got to walk last time. Let's get a damn hit. Let's make some fucking contact here. First pitch, and he stares at a cut fastball. I mean, I would have chased that. It would have been a foul, but I would have chased it. On 1 pitch. In the dirt, 1-1, and then he takes a foul, and then he chases in the dirt, 1-1. He's one of the only guys literally not going after that damn knuckle curve on a regular. 1-1 pitch. But he is chasing fucking sweepers out of the zone, 1-2. Ball 2. And the motherfucker chased another sweeper on the edge, strike 3. Off the outside edge, strike 3. And again, the Mets cannot capitalize on Walker Buehler's pitching issues. 1 hit, 2 stranded, no runs. They've only got 5.5 innings left to get something across the plate. 2-0 Dodgers through 3. And all I'm asking for Severino to do is stop playing cute with the Dodgers. It's becoming fucking annoying. So they did call an error on the Francisco Alvarez play in the second, which is what they should have done in the first place. Stupid box scores. I mean, seriously, Francisco. Let's see, where was that? No. A throwing error. You know, Francisco, if you let Luis get it, or if you took your time, set your feet, and set your feet before you got rid of the ball. Will you shut up, cardboard guy? First pitch is a strike to Severino to Smith, 0-1. Count the outside edge with the sweeper. Ball 1 on the sinker. That doesn't fucking sink. Pop up. Short second base side of right. Iglesias under it. He'll make the catch. Ow. First pitch to Emmons. Strike 1 on the 4-seamer. Neither pitcher's had a clean inning since Severino got the Dodgers 1-2-3 in the first. And by clean inning, I mean got 1-2-3. No men on the base pads. Fouled off 0-2. It'll be Iglesias, Taylor, and Alvarez for the Mets in the fourth. Let's see if we can get some damn hits and some damn runs on the board. Usually when I call a Severino game, it usually does good, and then at one point or another, Mendoza's gambling habit rears its ugly head, and he nearly screws Severino, or he does completely. This is a case where I get the Severino I don't see often. I mean, I haven't called yet. The Severino who gets rattled early, and it takes him a while to recover. 2-2. Fouled off. And when you consider that both sides are trying to preserve their bullpens, more so the Dodgers than the Mets after Monday's matchup, Dodgers don't have a lot of options. I mean, yes, they can go to Kopech, Hudson, Phillips, and Trinan tonight, in addition to Kasparius. The Mets could go to their full bullpen platoon of Stanek, Young, Maton, Manaea, Garrett, and Diaz and Budo, and maybe even McGill and Peterson, if they so see fit to do it. 2-2, we'll do it again. At this point, you may have to when you consider that Severino will be lucky to get to 5 innings with just 90 pitches. Ball 3, as again, he's trying to trick Edman into chasing it. Something that blew up in his face back in the second. With how many times he tried to trick Gavin Lux, Max Muncy, and others to chasing pitches. Pop up, shallow center, Lindor under it, in the infield, short side of second, Lindor makes the catch, 2 down. Kike Hernandez is up next. And Hernandez hits a deep fly ball to the left, but Nimmo's under it to make the catch and end the inning. Well, it's not that deep. So the Dodgers go in order 1-2-3. However, they still hold the lead at 2-0. Can this be a bit of a confidence booster for the Mets? We'll find out in the bottom half of the fourth as they face Walker Buehler. Who's out? That's John Corey's daughter. She got married recently. Like I said, with how high the pitch count has gotten for both pitchers, just a little over 3.5 plus into the game, I don't see either Luis Severino or Walker Buehler going more than 5 for their respective teams. At that point, you're going to have to go to the bullpen platoons. Problem is, again, for the Dodgers, even with the extra day rest, they heavily overtaxed it because of the travel day. Their bullpen was heavily overtaxed. Their bullpen was severely overtaxed last time out because they opted to go the battery game route, and unfortunately for them, it blew up in their faces. Big time. I mean, it blew up in the face of the Dodgers, and it blew up in their faces badly. However, they have been outscoring the Mets, actually doubling the run total at 14-7 through 2+ games. Usually when I shave, the Mets do better. Come on, let's get a tie turning hit here, you dumbasses. Because you're making Bueller look fucking good when he's been dog shit both the regular season and to some levels of the postseason this year. So far. First pitch to Iglesias. Iglesias takes his position at the plate and takes ball one outside. Just catches the upper edge of the plate, 1-1. I mean, I don't get why this ref is calling that shit in favor of the Dodgers more often than not, and not the Mets. Strike two, and I don't know why Condolita is not chasing those kinds of pitches. Fouls off the knuckle curve, we'll do it again. Usually, if I see a fastball, I'm going to go at it after it. Won't go after a knuckle curve unless it's directly where I need it to go, and then we'll see about it. 1-2 pitch is in the dirt, 2-2. Payoff pitch sinker just misses, full count. As I've not done well on the payoff pitch category tonight. Once it's over the plate, don't fucking chase, Jose. Please don't fucking chase. Well, it was over the plate at least. Line drive to right. But playable. That makes a catch. 1 down. Not even that deep in the right. More like mid-range right field. Tyrone Taylor takes ball one. Strike one. Again, I question why the hell is it when it's in the strike zone, Tyrone Taylor's not chasing it anymore. He was brought in to hit fastballs, and lately he hasn't bothered to chase them. He's been going after the off-speed shit. Knuckle curve is fouled off, 1-2. The pitch you didn't really have to chase when you think about it. In the dirt, 2-2 with the sweeper. Chases a cutter, grounder to Muncy or Edmund. He'll throw to Freeman, 2 down. Alvarez has been pretty bad in this postseason. But then again, when you consider thumb sprain, back spasms, shoulder issues, not shocked that his batting average is that low. Ball 1. It's as low as it is. Ball 1. In the dirt, 2-0. Swings at one high and in on him, 2-1. More of a defensive swing instead of just letting him get plunked by it than anything else. Alvarez will take his batter's timeout. And he chases a fastball away, but still in the zone, 2-2. I mean, maybe it's time to get Torrent some reps. And he just stares at a low at the knees on the edge fastball. Alvy, swing at those, you damn coward! And Buehler has his first 1-2-3 inning. 4 innings complete, still 2-0 Los Angeles. New York, do me a favor and wake the fuck up! More so at the plate. Should have just gone with the whites. Nope. Nope. Black. Why break the trend? Usually the black unis are safe for Fridays, not Wednesdays. Sometimes I wonder if this team lives in fucking North Korea. Okay, so the Lynx got out to an early lead this time. Okay, Liberty didn't have a lead bigger than 3. Then they let the Lynx pull away. To a lead as big as 15. They've had to play chip away since then. To where here we are going to the 4th quarter, and the Liberty are down 1. Interesting. Ohtani's up to lead off the 5th for the Dodgers. Ohtani's only had 1 homer in his lifetime at City. Got earlier this year in that disastrous sweep for the Mets for Los Angeles. A series the Mets would rather forget. Siri off. Stupid device. First pitch, sweeper nearly hits Ohtani. Ball 1. I don't know why Severino threw that pitch. Sweeper in, and this looks like a pop-up. And it is. Right field. And Marte makes the catch. One down. Severino pitches to Betts, and he misses. Ball one. He doesn't get the call on the corner. Ball one. Strike one. Right in the cookie zone for Betts, and he doesn't even bother going after it. Strike two and a grounder. Lindor, who will snatch it up, fire to Alonso, two down. Here's Freeman. Fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. Changeup. First time Luis has thrown that pitch. 1-1. I don't know why he wasn't throwing that earlier tonight. Line drive, base hit for Freeman. And up the middle. Back in transition D. First pitch is a ball to Muncy. Muncy basically got the ball rolling, and he's the only batter Severino in the Dodger line, to my knowledge. Severino hasn't gotten a recorded out against yet tonight. Everyone else he's gotten out at least once, but Muncy has been a pain in his dick. And again, he's going too far inside, 2-0 with the cut fastball. Well, after going in with the slider. I'm trying to get him to chase a slider. Muncy has been around that block with you, Louie. He's not going to go after that kind of pitch. Can you stop gambling and just throw it over the center into the damn strike zone? Well, he gets a foul ball and then a sinker that just misses. 3-1. Why is it that every game there seems to be that one Dodger hitter the Mets can't seem to get out? In game 2, it was Tommy Edman. Tonight, it looks like it's Max Muncy. Three-one pitch. Gets a foul ball. We'll do full count. And it's foul. We'll do full count on the sweeper. I mean, with how high Severino's pitch count is, this will probably be his last inning. Fouls it off. I mean, seriously, at 100 pitches, Mendoza would be or nearing 100 pitches, Mendoza would be incredibly stupid to bring him back out. You need to go to the pen at this point. I don't care if it's Miguel, Peterson, Stanek. He walked him. Why throw a high sinker when he's not going to chase it? Sums up with Severino's command. So much so we're getting a mound visit to try to calm him down. Personally, though, at this point, I say pull him and get a bullpen arm out there. I mean, I get you need to buy time for the pen, but the question is who's going to be the pitcher that comes out for the sixth, even if Severino gets out of this inning with no collateral damage. Not so much for tying the game up. They're going to bring in Reed Garrett, so Severino's night is done. A little earlier than I expected. It's a little sooner than I thought it would go. But I did say that at maximum, not with the pitch counts as high as they are for both Walker Buehler and Luis Severino, with the way this game has played out, I did say I didn't expect either of them to go more than 5 tonight. So take a pitch and change timeout. Men on first and second, 2 out. Teoscar Hernandez to come up to the plate, and Reed Garrett in a situation where he's usually going to crumble and is not very comfortable. And this is why I hate it when Mendoza does this kind of gamble. He knows Garrett is more comfortable when there's nobody on base, as opposed to when there's a man in scoring position. I mean, we've seen it throughout the season. When Garrett gets put in these situations, he tends to fall apart. If it was me, I would have gone with either Tyler McGill, who hasn't seen any action in the postseason since Game 2 in the divisional series against Philadelphia, or go up against or put David Peterson in. But then again, after how sloppy his performance was in Game 1, damn bullpen tactic, I don't blame Mendoza for going to Garrett. But again, this is a gamble that worries me more often than not. Seriously, Sabrina. And yes, I'm also keeping tabs on WNBA Final Game number 3, where right now it's tied at 69 between the Lynx and the Liberty. But the Lynx have the ball, and they're going to get free throws. Pair of strikes to Teoscar, a sweeper they stared at, and a sinker they chased. 0-2. Split finger in the dirt, doesn't go after it. 1-2. So again, I ask, if you're Davey Roberts and you have to put in another pitcher, or because of Bueller's pitch count being too high, currently sitting at 90 pitches through 4, who do you put in? Swung and missed strike 3. Dodgers blow a golden opportunity to kick the door off the hinges. We're now halfway home, 2-0 Los Angeles. Liberty's biggest lead in this game has been 3. Lynx have led by as many as 15. They'll get 2. Minnesota will get a couple of free throw shots here. They went into the half with a lead of 8. I mean, don't get me wrong. We are getting a good WNBA finals between the top two teams in the league, in the association this year, but I'm not big on the WNBA. So I ask again, if you're Dave Roberts, do you pull Walker Bueller? 6 strikeouts, 2 walks, 3 hits, no runs, 90 pitches, 4 strike in 4 innings, over the span of 4 innings. And the Lynx retake the lead, back up by 2. Sometimes Sabrina tries too hard to do too much. And they are going to make a pitching change. It's Michael Kopech. Interesting. Bringing in the setup man. Bringing in the setup guy. Well, either way, this means that while Sevy is still on the hook, Bueller will not get the decision. Again, a consequence of his pitch count being as high as it was. This could be a case of Davey Roberts gambling on his bullpen again. Something he's just as bad at, if not worse, than Carlos Mendoza. But we'll see. First pitch, stared at by Lindor on 1. I don't know why he didn't bother to chase that, but then again, he's been having a tough time trying to anticipate what pitch is coming. A 1 pitch, and it's high and misses the edge of the plate, 1-1. Second pitch is a little 1-1 is pitched a little lower, but still in that same spot, 2-1. I really hate how slow this thing can be sometimes. Lindor takes a cut, and it is a fly ball out. Got too much wood under it. Hernandez at the track. He makes the catch again. 1 down. First pitch to Vientos, and he takes strike 1. You know, Kopech usually throws his heaters. Fly ball to center, not deep, to the track at the fence, and caught by Kike. I mean, the Mets are getting wood on the ball, but the problem is the wind is keeping it in the ballpark. God, if you're listening to me, can you help the Mets get some runs and win this thing? First pitch called strike to Nimmo, 0-1, as he hasn't chased one in on him. Still in the zone. Fouls the cut fastball off, 0-2. Or took another fastball over the plate, strike 2, and he fouled the cut fastball. Show me a blue dot. Fouled off again, we'll do it again. Too far in on Nimmo, 1-2. And Nimmo doesn't even bother fucking chasing, strike 3. Nimmo, have you become a coward because of your plantar fasciitis? Why are we choking in front of our home crowd? We did well against Philadelphia. Why are we doing it with the Dodgers, huh? 5 innings complete, 2-0 Los Angeles. Wake the fuck up, Mets! Wake the fuck up! Swear there are days I feel like this team is choosing to live in North Korea. Sometimes I wonder if Brenna Stewart is just trying too much with this Liberty and with this WNBA final to win the game. Where she's basically ignoring her teammates and putting the burden on herself, which is a very destructive and counterproductive method of trying to win. It's what did them in the first game. Garrett comes back on for essentially his first full inning of work. He'll face Lux, Smith, and Edman. I'm going to begin the 6th. Ow! First pitch to Lux. First pitch, 1 out. It's a liner to center. Taylor's going to get under it, or a grounder. You know it was a fly out to Taylor, and he'll make the catch in left center field. Or a pop out to Alvarez in foul ground. My bad. Here's Smith, who got the scoring start in the second, combined with a Tommy Edman sac fly, but there hasn't been anything else since then. And from either squad. 1-1 pitch. After a pair of cutters, one goes too high and one just barely catches the edge of the zone. 1-1. Pitch from Garrett to Smith. Way outside. I think that cutter just slipped out of his hand. 2-1. Line drive caught by Alonso. Ball 1 to Edman. And base hit for Edman. Son of a bitch. It's a liner to right. Here comes Kike. The Liberty take the lead, huh? How long is that going to hold up? That was my question. And Garrett fucking balks. You son of a bitch. You balked. Why me? As their slings and arrows flew, I pondered, wouldn't you? I would ponder, wouldn't you? Why me? Ball 1. For those who don't get what I just sang, it's a song that was gonna be in the original 1992 Aladdin animated film cut, but it didn't make it. Basically, it's a song where Jafar tries to get the genie to sympathize with him, where he's playing about how he constantly laments he's playing second fiddle to an idiot in the form of the Sultan. But instead, it's scrapped, and we get the Prince Ali reprise, which is the true villain song, as it basically takes the praise from the original version and turns it into mockery of the hero. Strike 2. Fouled off. I'll do it again. Essentially, the song is basically Jafar calling Aladdin out and telling him, I know your secret. I'm going to reveal it to you, to the prince, expose you to the princess, now that I'm the most powerful sorcerer in the world. Which he does. Fouled off. I'll do it again. Okay, the Liberty are about 55 seconds away from taking a 2-1 series lead in the WNBA Finals. If they win Game 4, New York ends its basketball title drought, although not with the title they would want, the women's title. Though, when you think about it, New York as a whole hasn't won a basketball title of any kind since 2002, 2003, when the Syracuse Orange won won the NCAA tournament that year. Driven to the left, it's an RBI double. Oh, it's a fucking homer. Son of a bitch. Tried the splitter. Kike sniffed it out. It's now 4-0 Los Angeles. Lord, we need 5 runs. Can you get the Mets 5 runs and win this game for them in the name of Jesus Christ? Or are you doing this to punish me again? Foul ball 0-1. On the Shohei Ohtani. You're really bringing that game down to the wire in Minneapolis. For those wondering, it's 77-75 New York. Liberty going to burn a timeout with 34 to go. They know that all Minnesota can do is just try to foul them to prolong the game. And any free throws made, bring it back to a 2-possession game in favor of the Liberty. Just because I'm a baseball correspondent for the Big Blue Crew doesn't mean I can't keep tabs on other sports or to talk about them when applicable. 0-2. And when they're going on the same time as a baseball call I'm doing, 0-2 anyway. For those wondering what the Mets record is when I've done these game calls this year, they beat Pittsburgh. 3 out of 4 games I've called, 5 games they play against Philadelphia I've called, they've won. Lost to Miami. Lost to St. Louis. Oh, 2 pitch. Swung and missed strike 3, but collateral damage done. A 2-run homer by Kike Hernandez has doubled Los Angeles' lead. Through 5.5, it's the Dodgers 4. The Mets still trying to get something going. I'm getting flashbacks to the Sunday game, and I didn't even call that one because I was at a deadlock event. Motherfucking whores. Sabrina, why didn't you just take a foul? Why didn't you just try to drive it up the lane, cut it up the lane, and lay it in hopes of getting hit? In hope to get hit. It'll be Alonso, Marte, and Martinez up for the Mets in the bottom half of the 6th. On the damn radio. Dodgers will now go to Ryan Brazier, who the Mets did rough up for a run in the last game. Brazier, who the Mets did rough up for a run in the last game. So it seems like after Buehler, they're going to do a battery run. So after their starters couldn't get through 5, both teams are going to do a battery run, or at the least more so with the Dodgers and the Mets, of their bullpen. Great. It's tied up. Why did I figure the Liberty were going to slip up? Anyway, Alonso's first pitch he faces. How did I know the Liberty were going to let this one get away from them again, possibly? How did I freaking know? Best case scenario, they win. Worst case, this goes to overtime. Time in the Twin Cities. Ow. Batter set. Come on, throw the damn pitch. And he takes a strike. Another cookie fastball, and he's not bothering to chase it. Son of a bitch. In the dirt, 1-1 on the slider. Ball 2 on the slider. Come on, Pete. Take a cut. At a fastball. No slider, no off-speed shit. Take a cut at the slider. The fastball. Well, he took a cut at a sinking fastball, but it goes foul down the third base line. 2-2. Fouls off the slider. We'll do it again. Liberty win 80-77 on a game-winning three-pointer. And Alonso goes down swinging on a fucking slider. It was over the plate at least. But again, where's the plate discipline been for this team in this game? Where is the plate discipline? I thought this team was supposed to do good against bullpen arms. But it seems like, again, they're getting wishy-washy. Here's Marte. Here comes Marte. And he takes a fastball and takes a cut at a fastball that goes right by him, 0-1. Marte hits a line drive to right field, base hit. He's going to be held at first with a single. Here comes JD. Don't want to risk damaging the cap. Can't do it for a rally. Ball 1 with a slider way outside. High from Brazier. So the Liberty are now one game away from clinching their first ever WNBA title with an 80-77 nail biter over the Lynx. Strike one. I don't know why JD doesn't chase that pitch. I mean, he's got a hole right in the right hand side of the batter's box that he could swing for. 2-1. You poke the ball through down the first baseline. Two-one pitch. Just misses. 3-1. Don't need a double play ball. Do not need a double play ball. Just get a walk. Get over that fence. Swings and misses. Strike two. Marte might not be running. Payoff pitch. Ball four. And the Mets now starting another small rally. Runners on first and second. One man out. Dodgers going to try to calm Brazier down. I mean, it's too soon to take him out. For those wondering who's in line to get the win at this point, if you're the Dodgers, it's Kopech. It's Kopech. It's Kopech. Most of the Mets' hits have gone to right field. That hole is now plugged up. The hole up the middle, on the other hand, Jose's going to need to hit it hard as he can. Strike one as he takes a sinker up at the letters. 0-1. Slider outside. 1-1. Especially when you consider your two worst hitters are coming up regardless if Iglesias gets on or not, unless he hits into a double play. Ball two. Ball three, high and out. I mean, you could figure Roberts gambles and pulls Brazier out if he walks Iglesias. I wouldn't be too shocked if he does. 3-1 pitch. Takes a sinker at the knees, full count. Don't expect the carousel to be in motion. And it's a 6-4-3. And it's a 5-4-3 double play. That is not what I wanted to see. Mets threaten again, but again, not able to capitalize. 6 innings complete. Dodgers 4. Mets nothing. I mean, I get that Iglesias had to swing, but out of defensive purposes, But you know JD's not a fast runner. Even if you send the runners, he's going to get out. He's going to be thrown out. Why is it you're doing this pattern where if the Liberty win, the Mets lose, and the Liberty are off, or if they lose, the Mets win? What the hell is up with that? That's going to go to Tyler McGill now. I mean, why didn't they do him in the first place? He'll face Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, and Max Muncy. We haven't seen McGill since Game 2. Two of the DS, where he ended up being the scapegoat. We haven't seen Tyler McGill since Game 2 of the divisional series, where he ended up playing the role of ended up being cast as the scapegoat. In Philadelphia. So he's had over 2 weeks of bench time. And Betts gets a single to left for a hit. I mean, hits one to left field whacks one to left for a leadoff hit. Strike one to Teoscar to Freddie Freeman. That's hit to left field, center field, and left field not very deep. Who's going to get it? It's Nimmo on the foul line, on the third baseline, one down. I mean, the fact that I can't call any of these games because I don't have FS1 is a pain in the ass. At least not call them the way I would want to call them. Ball one to Muncy. Again, Muncy has been the big thorn in the Mets' side this whole game. He's walked twice, gotten a single, and scored an unearned run. Unearned run that never would have occurred. One of 2 unearned runs that never would have occurred if Alvarez had calmed himself down, set his feet, and fired to first instead of jerking the throw like a damn idiot back in the second. But even if that did happen, at best, the Mets would still be down 2. At worst, they'd be down 3. instead of being down 4. Two and 0. Please get this piece of shit out. Please. Strike 1 on the cut. Swung and miss on the cut. 0 and 1. 2 and 1. For those wondering if I'm going to call games 4 and 5, to 4, no. Game 5, after I'm done with my episode of the Mega Mets, maybe. 3 and 1. Haven't decided on game 5 yet. Game 4, I can't because of the fact I'd be home from work, and by the time I get home from work, the game would have already started and makes it a moot point. And again, this motherfucker gets walked. Get this bastard out! I mean, going to McGill is basically Mendoza throwing in the towel at this point. Good numbers against the Dodgers, my ass. Oscar Hernandez up next. Ball 1 and strike 1 on a high end slider. God, if you can hear me, let's give the Mets a win tonight. Can you help them get their rally shit going? Oscar grounds out to Lindor, only throws the first. 2 down. Or at least give them a win tomorrow and Thursday night. Tomorrow and Friday night. At least I got the mail today this time. If I was wondering what I'm yammering about, don't ask. Let's just say I'm kind of beating myself up over some recent past sins, okay? Ball 1. I kind of make it a bit of a habit to beat myself up over certain fuck-ups. They're minuscule in the grand scheme of things. Ball 2. Snarfity, snarf, snarf. Strike 1. Two and 2. Two to the Lux. Full count. It's too far out off the edge. Gill steps off. It's not a balk, for those wondering. Got him swinging a shit pitch in the dirt. Time to stretch. Can the Mets do something to get on the fucking board? 6.5 innings, and the 43,383 at Citi Field are getting restless. 4-0 Los Angeles through 6.5. Odd. Why are the Dodgers going to their closer, Blake Treinen, this early in the game? Or the guy that's been essentially their auxiliary closer this late in the over the last bit of the season, this late in the game. Gardo Henriquez, is he their usual starting closer? Let's see, regular season. Nope. It's not Caprices, as far as I know. It's not Honeywell, Hanson, or Knack, Hudson, or Knack either. I don't think it's. I mean, I forgot. Was it Phillips? For the most part, it was. But it puzzles me. I mean, recently, wasn't Treinen basically shoehorned into the closer role? But then again, he only has 1 out of 5, so it makes sense. He's actually more of a middle reliever than he is a long reliever. He'll face Tyrone Taylor, Francisco Alvarez, and Francisco Lindor, who've been held pretty much in check in this fucking game, along with Pete Alonso, JD Martinez. The only Mets who have gotten at least one hit off Dodger pitching today tonight have been Vientos, Nimmo, Marte, and Iglesias. Martinez has walked twice, and of course, Marte's been plunked. But the Mets need a spark plug, and they need it here and now in this desperate hour. Chris Taylor now moves to second, replacing Lux. So it's a defensive double shift for the Dodgers. They replace their pitcher and get rid of their starting second baseman. Again, Taylor more known for his glove than he is for his bat. That's been held all singles, and with the exception of the Hernandez homer, so the Dodgers. And the Mets are going to make a sub. It's going to be Jeff McNeil. That means that Bader's going to be probably put in at center or for defensive purposes, and McNeil is going to be put in right if Nimmo stays in left. I really don't know about this move by Mendoza. First pitch, strike one. I mean, this is the first time only the second time McNeil's taken at bats in over 2 months in over a month since getting his hand broken against Washington, almost 3 weeks. Swan misses a sweeper 0-2, so the timing has been unbearably off for the former hit for the 2022 NL batting champ. Oh, 2 pitch. Son of a bitch. Fly ball to center. It's not very deep. Caught by Kike. One down. Alvarez has struck out twice. Once he took it, and both times he's taken a pitch. Both times he took the strike three. Fouls off strike one. A sinker over the plate. In the dirt, 1-1. Strike two as he fouls off another sinker. This one in on the hands. Alvey had no choice but to swing defensively. Make some damn contact, you motherfucker. Otherwise, we'll have to put Terins in to catch. Fouls off a sweeper. We'll do it again. And he just fucking stares at it! Alvarez! You could have swung at that, you dumbass motherfucking son of a bitch! Swing at those pitches! Over middle cookie, you motherfucker! Strike one on the sinker to Lindor. Strike two as he swings and misses a fucking sweeper. Where's the plate discipline tonight, guys? Where's your fucking plate discipline? And he swings and misses. A 1-2-3 inning. Where is the discipline at the plate, Mets? Where's the fucking plate discipline? Seriously, where is your fucking plate discipline tonight? I know you're thinking up there. Do I have any right to be this fucking angry? Well, I think I do have a right to be angry about this. I mean, I can't even blame Carlos Mendoza for this one if the Mets lose. I blame this on Chavez and on Barnes. There's no damn discipline at the plate. If we lose this game, Mets, you better wake the fuck up tomorrow. Bader comes into play center like I thought. Maybe he should have just gone with the white unis instead of the black ones. And the fact they can't get Max Muncy out, the fact they gave up a Kike Hernandez 2-run bomb, which is essentially put the game out of reach. And this will be the first time I've recorded a Met loss since they got shut out in Milwaukee on what was supposed to be the penultimate day of the season because of incompetence and pitcher gambling. Who are the Dodgers sending to the mound tomorrow? Yamamoto against Quintana. Oh, it's another fucking 8 o'clocker. So I can do it. But I'm probably going to go fry my damn brains again. But Friday is off the table. Especially when you consider the Mets have never faced Yamamoto. Ball 1 to Smith. Three and 0 to Smith. As Miguel is just trying too hard to paint the corners. Strike 1 with the obligatory pitch. And he walked him. I swear this is going to fry my fucking brain tomorrow night. To another Edmund. Can we get Ty off the damn mound now? Strike 1. Fouled off. We'll do it again. I'm going to be blunt. Saturday and Sunday, I am taking any streaming day off I can. Mostly because I'm going to be fucking fried by this. Anyone who's read my text in the Big Blue Crew message board on X would call me a hypocrite for going overboard with this. But on the other hand, you can understand my anger. On the other hand, you can understand why I shirked so many game calls. Because I didn't want to deal with having the same issue my father has. Payoff is fly out to set to left, Nimmo's under it, 1 down. I.e., Alzheimer's, driven by a workaholic mindset in front of an office desk. You have a workaholic mindset. Anyone who knows me knows I try not to be a fucking workaholic. Strike one to Kike, who has the hit that basically blew the doors off this game for as minuscule as it is. And we consider the Mets have only scored in 3 of the last, 17 innings, 25 innings, 25 innings against the Dodgers. It's like that last game didn't really make a dent in the pitching rotation for LA. Make a dent in the pitching core for Los Angeles. 1-1. 2-1. Three and 1. Can we get McGill off the mound, Mendoza, you gambling motherfucker? Please get him off. Full count on a foul ball. Line drive to center, base hit. Bader will feel it. Strike one. Again, can we get McGill off the mound? I get you want to save your bullpen for tomorrow, the main guns in your bullpen for tomorrow night. That's fine. But that said, and Ohtani just blasted one sayonara. This is not the situation I wanted to put McGill in. You fucking idiot, Mendoza. Why didn't you take this bastard out? Again, I understand wanting to salvage the bullpen. It's big arms. But leaving Tyler McGill out there in a situation where you're facing Murderers Row in the Dodgers lineup, that's gambling! I was ready to give you the brush off tonight. But now this is the straw that breaks the camel's back. Ohtani smashing a 3-run bomb into the Coca-Cola corner or thereabouts. Yeah, that one definitely went into the Coca-Cola corner. Pull McGill and pull him now, you son of a bitch. I'm going to kill you one of these days, Mendoza. I'm going to flat out kill you for this level of incompetence. Should have just walked Otani. Ump review, it stands. Not surprised. Must have been hooking so far to where it could have gone foul, but they say it, but the evidence shows it hit the pole. It caught enough of the foul pole at the top of the Coca-Cola corner, the top of the second deck, that they're going to call it a homer. That doesn't shock me. You see, Mendoza, this is why I hate you at times. Your stupid ass gambling habit. Now, granted, it wasn't the catalyst for the bulk of this game, but it was with these 3 runs. The fact you've kept McGill out there longer than he should be out there. This is the same thing that did him in against Philadelphia in the divisional series. 2-2. Can we please, after this batter, get McGill off the fucking mound? Full count to Mookie Betts. I mean, all I'm asking you to do, you son of a bitch, is get McGill off the mound and bring in someone like Peterson or Danny Young. I am not wanting Ryan Stanek, Edwin Diaz, or Phil Maton out there as it is now. Ground ball to Vientos. He'll fire the first, 2 down at long last. Get McGill off that mound. Please, get him off the mound. I better not see a parody with this series where the Mets lose the odd numbered games and win the even number ones. That's going to cause my head to rupture like a grape. Two and 0. I mean, I ask, why is it every time we face the Dodgers at home, at least since 2016, the Mets can't seem to get a win? Or very seldom they get one. They've been, since 2016, folks, I want you to think about this. Since 2016, how many times have the Mets beaten the Dodgers at home? 4 times. 2016 series opener on Memorial Day weekend. 2 out of 3 on the Labor Day series in 2022. And once in one of the first games coming out of the All-Star break. Oh, technically it's 5. I forgot about a game near the end of the summer in 2019. I forgot about one of those. So technically 5 times. Every other time, Dodgers have swept the Mets. 2017, 2018, 2021. And this year in 2024. So in total, you add all that up. 16 of the last 21 have gone the Dodgers' way, including 4 fucking season sweeps. I mean, series sweeps. Why is it that the Dodgers can seem feeble at home against the Mets, not feeble enough to where they get swept? They at least can get a salvage at best, at worst, and a split at best if it's a 4-game series. But yet they make the Mets their bitch when they go to Citi Field. What's the logic in this? Ben Kasparius now comes in, and we got a double switch. Muncy from third to first, which means Freeman's out of the game. And Kike is going from center to triple switch for the Dodgers. Kevin Kiermaier now comes in to play center. Freeman moves from third to first, and Hernandez moves from center to third. It'll be Vientos, Nimmo, and Alonso. We get at least a couple of runs tonight. I don't care if the Mets lose this game or not. Well, I do, but the point still applies. They've been playing like dog shit tonight. I'll be happy if they even just get one man across that fucking plate. Strike one. Way outside with the curveball, 1-1. One, two, fouled off. In my distress, I call him. They sank in the ocean depths. And I cried out. Sank in the ocean depths. Cried out and he answered me. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and fucking missed. Where is the damn discipline tonight? I don't see any fucking plate discipline for this team tonight. Foul ball is pitch is foul up by Nimmo on 1. 1-1. Yeah, punch him in the dick. 1-1. Swung and miss. 1-2. 2-2. Full count. Foul ball. Payoff pitch again. Fouled off. And Nimmo gets walked. Yippee. True. Here comes Alonso. Let's see if he can get something over that plate. You don't take any run the Mets can get at this point. At least do something to avoid a shutout. 2-0. Alonso struck out twice and he's lined out. And he's hit a soft line out to third. And Smith will go out to the mound to calm down Kasparius. Fouls off a fastball low, at the knees, 2-1. That goes too far down the first base line into the seats. 2-2, 2-1 pitch is fouled off, and I think this one goes to the left. Or it goes to the backstop, 2-2. Make some damn contact. It's a productive hit, Pete. 2-2 pitch. Fly ball to right. Going deep, but just to the edge of the track. And Betts will make the catch. 2 down. Son of a bitch. Let's face it, the Dodgers win this game, they get home field advantage back. The Mets would need to win the next 2 games just to force Game 6. Win the next game just to force Game 6, which would force the series back to LA regardless of how Game 5 plays out. First pitch to Marte is fouled off. But then again, changing up the lineup card also has hurt the Mets. When Mendoza puts a consistent lineup that produces runs out there for the batting configuration, he's fine. But when he mixes it up like he did today, it tends to blow up in his face as Marte gets called out on strikes. We go to the 9th. Still 7-0, Los Angeles. Clan of the fucking cave bear. I'll be so happy I'll get some more release tomorrow. This is why I hate doing baseball games like this. With no visual aid in terms of a video to fall back on, it makes it difficult to do these sorts of games. Mets will face Muncy, Hernandez, and Taylor in the 9th. The question is, with McGill gassed because of the incompetency to leave him out there to face Ohtani and give up a 3-run dagger, then went all the way up into the Coca-Cola corner. Yeah, it's not the Mets are going to get 8 in the 9th. I mean, with how bad their plate discipline or lack of it has been, and how annoying it is that they're going to keep McGill out there to be turned into cannon fodder. Again, I understand not wanting to overtax the bullpen, especially with how bad of a day Severino had, so you can salvage the rest for tomorrow's outing. But this is unjustifiable, damn it! Essentially, once again, the Dodgers went a bullpen game because Buehler got pulled after 4. And they went battery arm, battery arm, battery arm, battery arm, and the Mets couldn't do anything. Can we get a narrative reversal tomorrow? I.e., can the Mets get some damn wins on the Dodgers at home? I'm sick of being made their bitch at Citi Field, which has been the case for almost the last 10 years. 1-1. And Muncy goes deep. And we couldn't even get this motherfucker out. We need 9. Yeah, not gonna happen. Seriously, you couldn't get Max Muncy out one fucking time! What do we need to do? Plunk him in the head tomorrow so he can get concussed? I've been saying, Mendoza, get McGill off the mound and get him off now. At this point, throw saving your bullpen out the fucking window. Strike 1 to Teoscar. Strike 2. See how far this fucker went. Roughly on the Hyundai seats in the right field gap. Fouled off. Mets, tomorrow night, you bastards, do me a favor. What? Few favors. 1, show me some fucking discipline at the plate. 2, tell Quintana to go at these guys head on instead of constantly trying to nibble and get cute with pitch command or lack of it. 3, most importantly, get some damn runs! 1 and 2. Strike 3 call and swing and miss. Strike 3, 1 down. I just can't keep doing this. If I have to, I'll probably quit the series after tomorrow. After tomorrow, I'm not going to do any more games, mostly to save my brain. If they're going to be blowouts like this. 2-0. I'll still track them, but I'm not going to call them. Because I need some rest for my brain. I can't keep doing these on a regular basis. I told the guys in the Big Blue crew the reason I shirk a good chunk of these game calls, I don't want to end up like my father, a tunnel vision workaholic who rots his brain to the point of memory loss. I'm only 37 years old, guys. 2-2. I only just recently turned 37. I only turned 37 about a month ago. Fouled off. 2-2. Can one blame me for this? No. Seriously, my head is fucking pounding right now with how incompetently the Mets have been playing this game. and Taylor gets walked. For the love of God, Mendoza, get McGill off the mound. He's been horrible tonight. Again, while I understand you wanting to save your pitching core, you basically played into the trap. Strike one is Smith. You literally played into the trap. Base hit. For the love of God, for fuck's sakes, Mendoza, get McGill off the mound, you son of a bitch! Get him off! Give him the damn hook, you bastard! Burn another pitcher! I don't care if it's Budo. I don't care if it's Peterson. I don't care if it's Young. Use any of those three sons of bitches! McGill is getting bushwhacked! Get your head out of your hubristic ass! Get McGill off that mound! Now! I swear, Mendoza, your fucking gambling habit has bit the Mets in the ass again. Now, I do want to stress, I can't really blame him for game one's loss. I mean, the tactic was to try to use a battery game against the Dodgers, only for it to blow up in his face because Senga was having pitch command issues on Sunday. But this takes the cake of incompetency. To quote awful coaching, with this decision to keep Tyler McGill out there, overtax him, and blow his arm out, we live in North Korea with this level of incompetency. This is managing. Double line drive, fielder's choice out. And force out. Alonso goes to second to get Smith. I don't even know why he didn't just step on the bag and then throw to second to get Smith. 2 down regardless. And here comes Kike, the guy who basically opened the floodgates when you think about it with a homer back in the 6th, I believe it was. Yeah, 6th inning. Seriously, when Mendoza gets like this, we're living in fucking North Korea. Ball 1. I can't stand it when he does this. This is complete apathy. I get it. We're down 8. You might as well turn the pitcher you've got out there into cannon fodder or to save the rest of the pen. That's fine. But that doesn't justify bloating McGill's ERA over 12 for one fucking game. You basically scapegoated him in game 2. And even though technically this would be going against, the main scapegoat in this game is Alvarez for his incompetency both offensively and defensively, McGill has given up just as many runs as Garrett and Severino did put together. And he's been out there for 3 fucking innings. Fouled off. We'll do it again. And we'll do it again. And we'll do it again. Damn it, Mendoza. 71 pitches over nearly three fucking innings. Are you such a glutton for punishment, for reprimand and condemnation from me? Are you that big of a glutton for it? I swear the motherfucker's a glutton for this shit. 2-2 as it goes in the dirt. Runners in the corners, 2 outs. Dodgers up 8, looking to really kill the morale of the Mets. And Hernandez thankfully goes down swing. But now the Mets are down their last 3 outs. And there's no way they can come back from this. Even if they get a couple of runs to be a bit of a morale booster, it's not going to be enough. Through 8.5, Dodgers 8, Mets nothing because of some bad defense by Francisco Alvarez, bad pitching by Luis Severino, and horrible bullpen management, horrible plate discipline, and horrible bullpen management. Mets, do you know what word comes in mind about tonight's game? Pathetic! You let the Dodgers walk all over you tonight. Tomorrow, your heads are on the chopping block. Make it fucking count! Word comes in mind. J.D. Martinez leads off. Mets, do you know what word comes in mind about tonight's game? Pathetic! Fouled off by JD. 0-1. 1-1 as that one goes too high and out over the shots. Not to mention you're wearing the black jerseys. You haven't won in those jerseys at home in the playoffs. I would have gone with the whites, or at the very least gone to the City Connects. 1-1's outside, 2-1. Three and one. Oh, good. You were about to get another damn leadoff walk. Or not. Strike 2. It was Martinez doesn't even bother going after one in his knees. And he even doesn't bother to chase another one in on his legs. Strike 3. You son of a bitch. You could have swung. Where is the damn discipline at the plate tonight? Because I don't fucking see any. But then again, it's the reason the Dodgers have held opposition scoreless in 47 of the last 56 innings. Strike 1 to Jose. And twice in this game with the bags loaded for the Mets. Ground ball, Taylor will scoop it up, fling the Muncie 2 down. And here's Harrison Bader. The last fool's hope for the Mets to get anything going tonight. And trust me, they're probably not going to. I do not want to see those damn black uniforms again for the rest of this series. Fly ball to left, game over. Dodgers take the 2-1 series lead. Winning pitcher, Kopech, losing pitcher, Luis Severino. No save involved. And I'm fucking pissed. You know the drill. Subscribe to myself and the rest of the Big Blue crew. I'm not in the mood to list all of them off tonight because I am just so pissed at how stupidly played this game was for the Mets. Boys, you better get your damn plate discipline back tomorrow night. At any and all costs, kick the shit out of Yoshinobu Jordan Yamamoto. Goodbye. Good fucking night. Bang. I'll see you all tomorrow night.